Hey, it's Tom
And Mike.
from Take Time to Travel.
During the month we spent in tropical Da Nang, Vietnam, we ate lots of cheap and delicious food. Today, we're going to take you along with us as we try some of Da Nang's best restaurants to give you some ideas on where to eat during your visit.
We'll start with the highly rated Vietnamese restaurant called Bếp Cuốn Đà Nẵng, which has a beautifully decorated covered terrace at the back. We arrived early to make sure that we got a table out here. And shortly after we sat down, we had a look over the menu, placed our order, and started with a couple of LaRue beers, which were under $1 each. Then as an appetizer, we shared the fresh spring rolls with barbecue pork, which came with a dipping sauce.
Next, they brought us the Bon Sao Tom Thit. It's a rice pancake with prawn, pork, vegetables, and bean sprouts, with rice papers and mixed garden greens. Our server showed us how to make them by first ripping off a piece of the rice paper. Then she added some lettuce onto the rice paper, as well as some assorted herbs on top, a slice of cucumber, and half a piece of the Bon Sao pancake. Finally, she topped it all off with some pickled vegetables. After loading all of the toppings, she then tightly rolled everything up.
The Bon Sao comes with 2 dipping sauces, which are mixed together. Mike took a shot at it, and he was actually pretty good at making the Bon Sao. On the other hand, the one I made didn't look quite as good as Mike's, but it was still delicious. Next, we had the Cha Gio Tom Thit, which is deep-fried spring rolls with shrimp and pork, served with lettuce, cucumbers, and dipping sauce.
As if that wasn't enough, we also got the Com Chien Tre Tom, which is Vietnamese fried rice with pork and shrimp, served with half a pineapple, and the Ca Loc Mam Choi, which is a fried snakehead fish with shredded mango and fish sauce. The fried snakehead fish was tasty, especially with the mango. By the time we were leaving, the restaurant was full, and it's no surprise why. We really enjoyed our meal here and would definitely come back.
Now let's head over for a tasty lunch to another Vietnamese place called Thìa Restaurant Da Nang. We found a seat on their outdoor patio, sat down, and ordered a couple of tiger beers for 25,000 dong each.
Then to eat, we shared the vegan spring rolls, which came with 5 pieces, as well as this massive shrimp Bon Sao, accompanied by fresh lettuce, herbs, and rice papers. Both came with a dipping sauce. To eat the Bon Sao, Tom grabbed the scissors and started cutting. Then he wrapped everything all up and dipped it in the sauce, which tasted amazing. He sure did a better job this time than at the last restaurant. In addition, we also ate the Bon Cha Gio Tom. It's a noodle salad dish with shrimp and spring rolls. Somehow, we managed to eat everything. It all tasted delicious, and we would highly recommend Thìa Restaurant Da Nang.
Next, we'll try a popular seafood restaurant for dinner called Hai San Mak Quan. First, we got a number on a slip of paper from this guy, and then grabbed a seat under the tent to wait. When our number was called, we followed him over to our table on this beautifully lit terrace, where we sat down, had a look at the menu, and enjoyed the lovely atmosphere.
To drink, we each had a LaRue beer, which came with a mug of ice. And to eat, we shared the stir-fried noodles, which was loaded with seafood. We also ordered 300 grams of the tiger prawns, fried with garlic, as well as an order of grilled scallops with scallion and peanut sauce. Scallops are one of my favorites, and these were very tasty. For the tiger prawns, the staff came over and offered to shell them for us, which I really liked. And after that, they brought out half a dozen oysters that were loaded with toppings.
The oysters were absolutely delicious, even though I made it look kind of awkward trying to eat them. Overall, we really enjoyed our meal at Hai San Mak Quan. The setting was wonderful, the food was delicious, and we think it was reasonably priced. But let's keep going.
Sometimes, you just feel like having some Western-style food. so we decided to try Bikini Bottom Express and sat down at the back beside this brightly painted wall. To drink, Tom had a mango banana smoothie, which was filled to the brim. Then to eat, I ordered the Big City Boy Smash Burger. It's a double cheeseburger with bacon, egg, avocado, caramelized onions, pickles, and lettuce, served on a brioche bun. Tom chose the Baconator, which is a double cheeseburger with bacon, sauteed onions, and pickles. He ordered a side of fries for us to share. The Big City Boy Smash Burger was huge, loaded with toppings, and definitely required 2 hands to eat. Both burgers tasted excellent, and really hit the spot nicely when we were craving some Western food. On the other hand, my Oreo milkshake arrived after I finished my burger, and tasted just okay.
Since we had been traveling for months, we also had a craving for some kebabs. So we grabbed a table at Kebab Ngon's little patio for lunch. We each had a Saigon green special beer to start our meal and shared the extra large chicken kebab plate, which came with a pita and some dipping sauces. After that, we also ate the extra large chicken shawarma. The shawarma and the kebab plate were both delicious. We really enjoyed our meal at Kebab Ngon, and we can see why it's highly rated.
If you're looking for some traditional Vietnamese banh mi, the best that we found was at this little stall called Banh Mi Sua Nga, I think. We always had to go early because she closed around 10 a.m. and would sit down on these tiny plastic stools to enjoy a couple of banh mi's for breakfast.
Early in the morning, we would have the banh mi's with fried egg, which were loaded with toppings and only cost 20,000 dong each. They were the best banh mi's that we've ever had anywhere, even better than the ones in Hoi An recommended by Anthony Bourdain. We just wish she'd been open later in the day so we could have gone more often.
Another nearby place that we enjoyed in Da Nang was Tonkin Bun Cha. Let's head inside this quaint little restaurant serving Vietnamese cuisine and show you what it's like. We sat down at these tiny little seats and tried to get comfortable.
To drink, we had a couple of LaRue beers, which were less than $1 each. And then to eat, we shared the Bun Cha Hanoi, which is their signature kebab rice noodle dish, as well as the crispy fried pork rolls, an order of their grilled meat, and a plate of crab spring rolls, which came with a dipping sauce. Everything was really tasty, but the bun cha with the super tender kebab was the highlight for me.
If you're looking for some vegan or vegetarian options, make sure to try Roots Plant-Based Cafe. The first time that we went there, we sat outside on the patio, and I ordered the huge crispy katsu burger with Let's Plant Meat katsu on a pandan bun, with red coleslaw, vegan tartar sauce, and vegan mayo, served with sweet potato fries. Tom had the Mediterranean falafel bowl with green herbs falafel, chickpea hummus, olives, grapes, walnut, tofu feta, and tabbouleh. I had to use 2 hands for the crispy katsu burger as the toppings were overflowing out the sides. The burger was so big, it was a challenge just to figure out how to take a bite. But I loved it. The katsu burger tasted absolutely delicious, as did the falafel bowl.
We enjoyed Roots so much that we came back another time in the evening for dinner, but this time we decided to sit inside the restaurant. We shared the dragon shake to drink, which came with red dragon fruits, mango, banana, cocoa milk, and cashew milk. The dragon shake tasted phenomenal. We could drink these all day. Mike also ordered the pesto veggie sandwich, which had superfood basil pesto, roasted eggplant, roasted zucchini, cherry tomato, and green sprouts on whole grain toast. And I chose the Autumn Power sandwich with marinated tempeh, roasted pumpkin, hummus, and organic rocket, also served on whole grain toast. We really enjoyed both of the sandwiches, but the Autumn Power sandwich was the winner in our opinion.
The next restaurant is also vegan and is the place we went the most often. It's a popular spot called Loving Vegan with an extensive menu. Let's head inside the light and bright eatery and show you what it's like. The first time we went, I chose the Singapore noodles, which is a stir-fried rice noodles dish in a curry paste with onion, bell peppers, broccoli, garlic, bean sprouts, mushrooms, tofu, and cauliflower. Tom had the chickpea curry with carrots, potatoes, coconut milk, and curry powder. And then we both shared the veggies pizza, which was loaded with broccoli, pineapple, bell peppers, red onion, mushroom, black olives, homemade vegan cheese, and homemade marinara sauce. All of it was amazing, but I especially loved the veggies pizza. It was one of my favorites.
We enjoyed our meal so much, we came back half a dozen more times. Some of our favorite starters were the barbecue cauliflower tempura and the matzo sticks with cashew cheese, and white miso served with homemade mayo and hot sauce.
Some of the other tasty main courses were the crispy stir-fried noodles, which came with a large portion of wheat noodles, bok choy, Chinese cabbage, tofu, bell peppers, mushroom, broccoli, onion, and cauliflower, as well as the cheese Philly sub, which is made on a baguette and stuffed with red onion, bell peppers, lettuce, cucumber, mushrooms, and plant protein, and topped with homemade vegan cheese. We loved all our food at Loving Vegan and would definitely recommend it.
If you enjoyed watching these best restaurants in Da Nang, then make sure to check out our best restaurants in Hoi An video. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications on our future videos.
And remember, take time to travel. Catch you on the next one.